What's good, people? We back. Sorry for that layup, but we back at it. It's your boy Beast No Supplement with my brother from another Don Sasson.
Hey, man,
What's going on with
the
your brother?
Rona got me, bruh. The Rona got me.
Oh shit, man.
Yeah, bruh. I was out of commission.
It's
Fake,
no good.
fake tore my blog and ACL. I couldn't talk without coughing, so
Oh
that was a
man.
little layover. But we back, we here, ready to
Happy you
rock.
good, bro. I'm happy you good.
And the viewers didn't see it, but I had told you that Tampa Bay was coming for that, bro. I tried to tell you, dog.
You did.
But
I
the
definitely
over killed my bet, bro. That shit. I never thought that Kansas City wasn't going to score a touchdown, bro.
yeah.
They
I
got blacked.
yeah. That was a weird game, bro. Like, I picked the Chiefs to win, but I gotta be honest, bro. Like, that was one of the most disgusting games I see as a football fan. Like, all right, first off, I want to shout out Todd Bowles. I'm gonna shout out Todd Bowles. He dialed up an amazing defensive scheme. But as a football fan, my brother, I was disgusted. I didn't know what was going on. Those fucking flags were coming out left and right for no damn reason. I
Nah,
was,
don't say don't. No, Kansas City was playing sloppy, bro. You know that. A
yeah,
couple of them were suspect.
very suspect.
Like the
And
one
those,
on Mike Evans, not the one that he burned him and he tripped him up. That one out,
he tripped.
bro. That he was smoked by 5 yards, and Mike Evans fell. Come on now, you got to throw that.
I've been watching Mike Evans for a couple years. Mike Evans is going to fall.
It don't matter, bro. Listen, I'm gonna tell you this right now. That flag where Mike was in front of him by 5 yards and he fell down, and both of them. That all right, I'll take that. Cool. But the first one on Mike that he was holding Mike Evans, that one was bullshit.
That
At the
was the
start
war.
reading,
That was the war. That was crazy. But let's talk about when Honey Badger, when he ran into Honey Badger, they called it a pass interference. That was wild.
but
Wild.
you know why they threw that flag? Because Honey Badger was already talking shit to the refs, and they was like, you want to act? You know how refs are, bro. You get on
Yeah.
their bad side, they gonna hit you with the flag. Any little thing that you do, swoop.
But the shit that pissed me off too is like when I seen the gesture, it was the female ref. She did the whole pushing gesture. I was like,
Nah, that's a
that
fact.
nigga is 225 pounds. Honey Badger is 5'2", 130. I don't miss me with that bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, Kansas City was playing sloppy the whole game.
Yeah,
That
overall.
on the field goal, that offside, that's bad work. Why you not up in the neutral zone, bro? Like they was playing bad the whole game. If they want to talk about them flags, first of all, the flags wasn't helping. Leonard Fournette run all over them. I don't understand what Bruce Arians was doing, having Ronald Jones run the ball on the goal line. Like that's not his vibe.
Yeah,
Put
he
Leonard
definitely
Fournette,
switched up on that.
put Leonard Fournette in the game and let him score the touchdown. Like what are you doing?
Yeah, he definitely switched up on that. Like Leonard Fournette, or what they call him, playoff Lenny.
Playoff
Right,
Lenny.
he came to work. He came to work. Like I'm seeing him run over people. He was looking like the old LSU days. I
That's a
was like,
fact.
God damn, he's a grown man. He's running over. This shit was crazy.
Nah, he's the Leonard Fournette we all thought he was.
Yeah, he wasn't dancing through the hole. He was running straight
He used to
power.
look faster in the playoffs. Like I
That's a
felt like
fact.
he had a little more burst.
Nah, I agree with you,
Like what
100%.
you were saying, he wasn't dancing the holes like Puffy. I think that he was just more confident in the scheme and he knows where to go and there's no hesitation. It's just run.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
I was happy to see Gronk get those 2 touchdowns, bro. That Gronk and chill. I was happy about that because I feel like he deserved. He been blocking all season. They haven't
Mhm.
been really using him as Gronk. They've been giving Cameron Brate all the receptions. So, but when it mattered, he caught the balls, and I knew this is the thing. This is why I knew Kansas City was going to lose that game
Mhm.
because they should have lost to us last year, and the only
Mhm.
reason
No,
that they beat us,
definitely,
like if you switch Jimmy Garoppolo and Tom Brady in that game, it would have been 34 to like whatever
bro.
because
You
the
switch
defense was
anybody.
shutting down. You feel me? So I'm like, yo, I thought to myself, I'm like, yo, listen, yeah, they like the pass rush. I would say that our pass rush was better, but since their O line was fucked up this year, that's why Tampa's pass rush looked ridiculous.
Yeah, Eric
So
Fisher was out with the Achilles.
yeah, and I thought about it. I'm like, you know what? The only difference is the quarterback. The teams are basically the same. Their receivers are a little bit better, but like the only difference to me is the quarterbacks, and Tom Brady could get it done. He's not Jimmy Garoppolo, so to me, I'm like, yeah. Kansas City gonna lose. And then the O-line shit, and I was like, yeah, it was over.
Yeah.
But I didn't think that they was gonna get smoked like that.
Yeah, that was a little ridiculous. Like they were pinning their ears back. JPP, Shaq Barrett, you know, Devin White. I told you that boy is a dog. You know what I'm saying? They was just all over it. But yeah, like you said with Gronk, you say he been blocking, and I remember I was telling one of my peoples, I was like, "There's nobody preparing for Gronk. There's nobody looking to defend Gronk." And look what happened. He was just open, wide open. So it was a little crazy.
Shout out Devin White though and Levante David. The boys did they thing, bro.
Savages,
Boys did they
100%.
thing. The only thing I didn't like was that Antoine Winfield peace sign shit, but I feel him, bro, because Tyreek Hill made him look stupid. He did that to him, so. But
Literally, I'm with you 100%,
I
bro.
just didn't like the way he did it. You feel me?
Yeah,
Like standing over him and being like, first of all, you're not covering him one on one. Don't act like you was the one shutting him down the whole game.
facts. Double covered all game.
Like, come on now. Like, I feel you. Like, y'all get to talk shit, but you wasn't the one perfect. Like that, he shut him down that play. Boom, knocked the ball down. But you not holding him one on one or your man's. None of your man's is one on one of him. So you can't be like, oh yeah, peace. Like, come on, nigga.
But I think it's like it was a pride thing. He a young boy, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
it's
he a
like
rookie.
when Hill hit it with the peace sign and then flipped into the end zone, he took it personal. He took it personal.
Nah, I
So
mean, I respect that. I'm not mad at him. You feel me? Like, it's football. Niggas talk shit, and you got to play him again, and you completely flip the script on them. You do what you got to do. If
yeah,
you mad at the nigga, then stop him.
facts. It was a crazy one. But, it is what it is. Football season is officially over. But let's talk about what's going on in the league. First of all, we got to acknowledge that Jared Goff, Matthew Stafford trade. Wow. So my initial thoughts, the Rams are definitely a top 5, top 3 in the NFC right now. I like Stafford. But Stafford to me, because I always said this, you know what I'm saying? People always thought I was hating. I was like, Goff to me, it's not even a system. It's like it was McVay's blueprint. And when I say it like that, McVay was in his ear that Super Bowl year, that robbery fraudulent Super Bowl year. Being honest, McVay was in his ear. I'm talking about like, oh, yo, look at the slam right there. Oh, look at the robber right there. Don't pass it there. He was in his ear.
They broke the huddle with 34 seconds left. So until it hit 20, you could hear the coordinator.
You know what I'm saying? So like everything, mid-play, you're getting told what to do. So yeah, obviously he had a career year. What happened the following year? Trash. This year was not that great. And now we got Stafford. Obviously, Stafford is a proven quarterback, a veteran, you know what I'm saying? He's been doing this thing in a terrible organization. He had the benefits of, some good players and stuff like that, but that organization straight doo-doo. Now he's a real quarterback, a grown man right there. In that offense, McVay ain't gonna be in his ear. Stafford's a real one. Stafford will be like, nah, I got this. And that's what he's gonna do. With that total defense, Aaron Donald should be healthy, from that rib. Jalen Ramsey, I mean, shit. Like a gold mine for Stafford.
I agree, but I'm not that high on Matthew Stafford. You feel me? Like, to me, it's like now you got no excuse. There's no, oh, his team is terrible, none of this. Like, to me, Matthew Stafford to me is like Phillip Rivers, where everybody's on his dick about he's a gunslinger and he's this and that. And don't get me wrong, Matthew Stafford's nice, but I don't feel like he's a organizational. He's not Tom Brady. He's not gonna pull up and then they're gonna be like, oh, we lit.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like on the flip side, Jared Goff is gonna have the same career Matthew Stafford had in Detroit because he got the same weapons. And Jared Goff, for whatever people say, Jared Goff is accurate when he needs to be. You feel me? So it's like, I think that he's gonna have the same career. And honestly, I think that I don't see the Rams being like world beaters just because they got Matthew Stafford. Like, hopefully no, fuck that. Not hopefully. I want them to do better. I don't want them to do good. Like, I'm over here thinking, I'm like, all right, hold up. Let me take my analysis off. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want them to do good. And I think that they need one more piece. I think that if the Rams get Allen Robinson, then they lit. They need a receiver like that.
Oof.
They get Allen Robinson, and then Robert Woods and Cooper Kupp on the other side could do their thing, and Gerald Everett. But if they get somebody like Allen Robinson who could independently just do his thing on the side, they lit. You feel me?
The thing is, I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. I just don't think they got the funds for that. Allen Robinson is doing good things with
Oh, he gonna
trash
get his money.
QBs. Yeah, he need to get his money. Same thing with Chris Godwin. So look for him
Chris
going to
Godwin ain't
somewhere.
going nowhere.
You think he's going to take that pay cut? Or not pay, I should say? Your
If
boy
I
got
was
a
him, I
ring.
would get my money because I got my Super Bowl ready. I'll
Yeah,
get my money, but I don't know, man. Chris Godwin looks like a good dude. You feel me?
he do. But money talks, especially when you hit that ring. It's like it's time to rebuild somewhere else. Build my legacy. My legacy it started once I got my ring. You know what I'm saying? And you got to give it to Chris Godwin. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people forgetting, like your man, yeah, he had his drops, but he's been playing with a broken finger. Like he didn't stop playing. You know what I'm saying? Like Chris Godwin is a fire receiver. So that'd be weird, but yeah. I just don't think the Rams even got the capital as far as financial capital to even do something like that. Like they have no first rounds,
Until
like
like
forever.
2024, you know that, right? Like they
Yeah,
finished with the first, but they got second round picks and shit. Like they could manufacture things. You feel me? Like,
mhm.
but I don't know, man. I feel like we'll wait and see. But to me, there's no more excuses for Matthew Stafford. There's no talking about your coach. There's no talking about your organization because it's not
Yeah,
like he didn't have no weapons. Like they wasn't. First of all, he had Megatron. Let's get that one right.
yeah, 100.
He
percent
had Megatron for Megatron's whole career, basically.
Yeah,
So you had that, and then it's not like Detroit did him dirty.
no,
He had pieces. He had Golden Tate and Golden Tate in the scrub.
not at all.
Holiday is he's hitting up and down, but he doing his thing. Like
Yeah,
he had what he needed to have. So it's like we gonna see about him.
yeah,
But like you
that's true.
mentioned, your man Russell Wilson staying in the same division. He already talking about I don't like getting hit. He's been crucial about the game plans and how Pete Carroll's been shaky.
Yeah,
So I don't think Russell Wilson gonna move like that though. Like I
I
don't think he's
mean,
gonna be savage and be like, nah, it's over for y'all niggas.
that's the thing, bro. Do you remember before he got that contract? We got that the first, the highest paid quarterback annually and stuff like that. Remember, he was kind of talking that shit. You remember, it was like it was a possibility he could sign with the Giants. So it was like it feels to me that he's somewhat low key not happy. You know what I'm saying? But it's like when you put the money in front of me, yeah, I'm gonna sign that deal. You know what I'm saying? But doing that and what I've noticed, you know what I'm saying, when you do that connection with it correlates with all these other quarterbacks, like Watson, for instance, they get on social media, they say some shit. And what happens nowadays in social media? Shit's get blown up in seconds. So with that being said, I think he's unhappy and I think he's trying to find his way out in a nice way. That's my personal thought.
Now, what I think honestly is it's a bigger thing where it's like the quarterbacks are they're now starting to realize the power that they could have. You
Mhm.
feel me? Like Tom Brady, yeah, it's Tom Brady, but at the end of the day, he went to Tampa. He said,
Mhm.
"Yo, I want Leonard Fournette, I want Antonio Brown, I want Gronk. Y'all need to get all of them. Like
Yeah.
if I co-signed it, y'all niggas made it happen."
Mhm.
The offense, it took some time, but they that throwing to the running back shit and those checkdowns wasn't in that offense like that. Like
No, definitely not.
Bruce Arians was like, when you ever seen Jameis Winston check it down? Never.
Nah.
So they seeing the power and they seeing like how you could have influence and people getting hired and all that as a quarterback. It's supposed to be a partnership with the GMs and all that. Like with basketball, with LeBron and KD and all them, they the ones basically saying, "Oh, I want him, I want that," because they the ones playing. So it's like they're seeing all this power you could have and how as a quarterback you're supposed to have this power. Like the big name quarterback, Peyton Manning, Roethlisberger, whatever they say goes and they like, yo, we not getting this, and we the face of your franchise, we're making you all this money. Fuck out of here. Like, I
Mhm.
want my respect. And that's what I honestly, you know what I see, man? I see it where it's gonna get to a point where Pete Carroll's gonna have to retire because Russell Wilson's gonna back him into a corner. Like, yo, I'm not feeling how you moving. And then he's like, yo, they're not gonna fire Pete Carroll, but he's either gonna have to step down or I don't think that Russell Wilson will take it to that point where it's like, yeah, I gotta demand the trade. But
Yeah.
I think that they will choose Russell Wilson over Pete Carroll.
Of course.
And That's how I see that play out. But I think it is more of a league wide thing where the quarterbacks, especially young black quarterbacks, are seeing the power that they can have,
Mhm.
and they cashing in. They're like, "Yo, come on, like we the niggas that's making your shit hot. So
Yeah,
why aren't y'all giving us just due?" Like,
yeah. No, I respect that. That whole LeBron comparison there. They have a lot of power. And like you said, they're seeing other quarterbacks, these marquee talent, stars of the game, pretty much dictate where they want to do, what they want to do, where they want to go. So yeah, it's like, yeah, I'm the guy. I'm the guy putting the butts in the seats. So y'all need to fix this. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I guess that's the only way that you look at social media because then when it brings the attention, what happens? The team is on the hot seat.
right.
Everything that's in house is out. There's that dirty laundry out already. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's pretty crazy. But I gotta
And
speak about one rumor
hold
though.
on, hold on, hold on. Hold on. Before you do that, and the quarterbacks, they understand how hard it is for organizations to find a good one.
Mhm.
So if you in that upper echelon where I'm a good quarterback, you got the leverage,
Mhm.
it's lit. But go ahead with that rumor.
So I gotta ask you, you know what I'm saying? This is pertaining to your team. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, first of all, I want to shout out to all the brothers that been getting hired left and right, which been fire. But I want to acknowledge this. It's a rumor, like I don't even, put so much concrete on it. But the rumor report that I see that Kirk Cousins to the 49ers.
They've been talking about it for a while. I don't. To me, that's like switching out a tomato for like a regular sandwich tomato for the plum tomato. That's the way I see it. Like at the end of the day, Kirk Cousins contract and Jimmy Garoppolo, like there's gonna be no next step. We're gonna be
Mhm.
the same team basically.
Yeah,
Like we already went to the Super Bowl with Garoppolo. You think Kirk Cousins is gonna win the Super? Like if you're gonna make a quarterback change, go hard. Like
yeah.
don't go for, or that's like even the Matt Ryan rumor. Like I don't want no Matt Ryan, bro. Like is either we're gonna get Deshaun Watson or go young and get like a Justin Fields kind of vibe, but don't go from Jimmy Garoppolo to Matt Ryan and people like, oh yeah, but Matty Ice. Matty Ice is not clutch.
Yeah.
He's lit in the regular season, but
Yeah.
what how nice is he really?
Not that good. I
Come on
mean, you're
now.
watching this guy pretty much his whole career, you know what I'm saying? NFC South, you know what I'm saying? Statistic wise, season wise, he does his thing. You look at the playoffs, they fall. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, that one Super Bowl year run, and then what happened? They fell again.
And
you
who
know?
was the coordinator? That's what why what was the real reason? First of all, they had Julio.
Yes.
Don't discount like Julio's not a big reason why that shit don't happen.
Of
And then
course not.
who's the OC? Kyle Shanahan. So
Hmm.
come on now.
Yep.
But
Yep.
when
It
I
really
see it,
didn't
man,
work.
all them rumors with those whack ass mid tier quarterbacks, I'd rather get Dak Prescott than Matt Ryan or Kirk Cousins. I'll take Dak Prescott before both of them.
I like that. I mean, Dak Prescott, he leaves it all on the field. He gives you 100% effort. A lot of people really shit on Dak, but like prior to his injury, he came in a top 10 quarterback. Let's
Dak
be
is
real.
nice.
Yeah, he came in a top 10 quarterback, but it's like he's a cowboy. So the world hates him. It's like, nah, Dak puts in effort. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he fucks up. He benefits off of, a great line and Zeke at the time. But Dak puts in work 100%.
It's a fact. And honestly, I never thought Dak was gonna be what he is. I watched him
Hmm.
at Mississippi State, and I'm like, this nigga he's just like a glorified Tebow kind of vibe. Mississippi State, I just saw him run. He had heart though, but then
Yeah.
he's throwing the ball over the field, and I'll take Dak. I honestly think that the Texans should trade Dak for Deshaun Watson. That's a good trade to me. Feel
I
me?
think.
You could pay Dak that money. He stays in Texas, even though that organization shit. And I don't think nobody should go there. But
Mhm.
the way I see it, look, I'll take Sam Darnold before I take Matt Ryan and Kirk Cousins. I'll take Dak Prescott, or I'll take either Justin. And I want to put this out there. I don't understand why the fuck people have the kid from BYU, Zach Wilson,
Oh, no.
and Trey Lance before Justin Fields. I don't understand why.
They're bugging.
People are fascinated with this kid from BYU. He's not that good, bro. It's like Jordan Love last year. Like y'all basing it off what he like. I mean, everything's off potential, But it's like you look at the tape. How, if you put the tape on, you think that he's better than Justin Fields? How?
But bro, check this out. If you said the three letters BYU. Who are you playing? Who are
Young
you
came from
playing?
BYU, so I can't really act crazy. And Fred Warner did too, so I can't really discount the program. But I feel what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, me personally, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think the Saints will make this leap. But like, I got Justin Fields at number 2. But like, I really fucked with Mac Jones. Mac Jones looked like the dude at number 3. So to say that Zach, like, nah. And the kid from Florida, Traylor, nah.
Come on now, like, and that's what gets me tight. Like, it's always these fucking Todd McShay's. I hate his rankings, bro. I don't like how he grades quarterbacks.
Yeah,
He does it off of hype, and it's like, niggas, no, look at the tape. How
yeah,
I don't understand what tape you watching to make you say that Zach Wilson and Trey Lance, both of them are better than Justin Fields. You're wild.
yeah.
All them
I
teams
agree with you.
that on them 7-on-7s that they was doing in high school, it was Trevor Lawrence and it was Justin Fields. Them two niggas wasn't around. So now you telling me that off of them playing in college, playing nobody, like you said, I'll give you that one. Who they playing? Justin Fields was playing with a broken thumb or a broken shoulder, or whatever, in the national championship.
Bro, it was like 3 broken ribs, bro.
Come on, bro. Like, and then he's still out there playing the best team in the country, who's basically an NFL team. And you talking about, oh, he didn't have his best performance. Like, what do you think he's gonna do? Justin Fields, man, wherever he goes, I'm telling you this right now, Justin Fields is going to be fucking nasty. I wish the 49ers draft him. They talking about him going to Atlanta, which he's from. I respect that. But come on, bro. Y'all talking about Zach Wilson's better. Y'all smoking dust, bro.
I agree with you 100%. Yeah, a lot of these, like you said, these rankings, I'll be honest, I've been telling a lot of people, like, I don't have a lot of credibility in Schefter either. Like, he's the one that be talking about rumors, you know what I'm saying? Because he gets in front of a camera and say, this is that, and like, no, you're wrong, bro. Like, there's
I bang with
nothing going
Shefty. I
on.
bang with Shefty, bro.
When he puts out something that happens, you know what I'm saying? It just happened to be particularly with the Saints, for instance. Like, a lot of things that he reported. No, I'm being honest, though. This particular season, a lot of things he reported was a rumor. And, like, literally, Sean Payton, the actual players came out like, bruh, like, what are you doing? What are you reporting?
I bang with Shefty, bro. Like, I feel like it's weird because it's like Ian Rappaport, he's always looking at like, man, like, yeah. So, but they just be trading the spotlight type shit. Like, I feel like they all wait their turn to break a story. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, even the Carson Wentz thing, they talking about he was gonna get traded last week, and they trying to get a Matthew Stafford package for him. And I'm just like, y'all not gonna get that type of package. First of all, everybody knows you gotta trade him.
Yeah.
Like, why would I give you 3 first rounds or whatever they paid for him and the quarterback? Like, y'all have to trade him. Y'all put yourselves in this position. Y'all lucky if I get a second rounder for him.
Yeah.
Where you think he's gonna go? What do you think? I think Indianapolis is the best spot for him.
I mean, I think that's the best spot, you know what I'm saying? But I'll be honest, like, I've been talking about early in the season. Like, as soon as not that early in the season, prior to the season when your boy Hurts got drafted, I said to myself, I was like, it would be so crazy. And it wouldn't be far-fetched. And it's something that Philly fans wouldn't even be against. Some kind of package that goes to Chicago and Nick Foles goes back to Philly, being Philly's son. Like, he can even ride the bench. It doesn't even
That's
matter.
what they were saying.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, imagine that. And I'm pretty sure everybody in Philly would be happy with that. He's like, he could back up, he'll come in, when Hurts fucks up, whatever.
If they trade for Nick Foles, he's gonna be the starter.
For like two games. And then he's
They're gonna let him be the starter, bro. He could fuck up as much as he wants.
That's true. That's Philly's son. But yeah, once to Chicago.
That's true.
Once to Chicago would actually benefit him.
I don't think so.
How you figure?
The weather.
It's Philly. Philly to Chicago. Yeah, Chicago's colder. Same shit, though.
If he's in the dome for 8 games out the season, I think more, because Houston plays in the dome. Jacksonville is hot. The only place that he'll play another weather is Tennessee, and then the other games they play. But bro, he'll be in a dome. You know how lit he'll be? You bugging.
No. I'm not saying that he won't benefit, of course. You know what I'm saying? Being in the dome. I mean, you look at Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning was also in the dome. People forget about that. But I mean, the fact that I think that he will go to Chicago, and I think that'll benefit him as far as just
I don't think Matt Nagy's a good coach.
Matt Nagy's ass, but they need a quarterback. They didn't have one.
Matt Nagy's a bum, bro. He's a bad. People think he's a good coach just because he was on Kansas City staff. Fuck out of here. He's not a good coach. His players don't fuck with him. He makes shaky decisions at certain times of the game. Fuck out of here, bro.
Yeah,
Matt Nagy is not no Messiah.
Nah, he's not even a mess. Nah, he's definitely a mess. Let me put that in perspective there. He's definitely a mess.
Like, but, Chicago needs to hire a defensive coach, bro. That offensive shit, that's not you as a town, bro.
Yeah, they started with that dude a couple years back. The dude that came out of Canada, that older guy, when he changed the offense up, and the defense was at its worst ever. It was some years back. I forgot the guy's name. I think Cutler was still there. And they was trying to revolve everything around the offense. The defense fell off tremendously, like the worst in franchise history. So, yeah, but they're trying to cater to the game. The game is about offense. And, yeah, Nagy ain't it.
Learn how to draft then. If the game's about offense, learn how to fucking... Bro, that whole draft, the fact that they picked... First of all, the fact that they leapfrogged us for Mitch Trubisky, I was hyped. I'm like, yeah, I'm lit. We get to draft what we... And I thought we was going to take Deshaun Watson.
Mm-hmm.
Niggas draft Solomon Thomas as a favor because he had the same class with John Lynch. That's the only reason they drafted him, because he wasn't even good in college.
Really? I didn't know that was the reason. Wow.
Bro, him and John Lynch had a class together. And that's how he got to know him and all this extra shit. But it was basically that. Oh, 2 Stanford guys and all that, like the story. But that shit was a favor, bro.
Wow, I did not know that. That's crazy. That is crazy.
That shit got me tight. I'm like, yo, come on. Y'all niggas could have done better than that.
That's
and
nuts.
they about to let him go. They didn't pick up the 5th-year option or none of that. So it's like, come on, bro.
Waste of capital right there. Super waste of capital.
It is what it is, though. What you think? And they talking about a bunch of quarterbacks is going to move. They say 18 quarterbacks is going to move.
Yeah. It's crazy. Like, I really feel, like next week, say we hitting Friday, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's getting over the Super Bowl hangover and stuff like that as far as the post-Super Bowl week and stuff. But I feel like the following week, starting Monday, shit, may even start even Sunday, shit is really going to move, and we're going to be back on it.
As soon as Carson Wentz get traded, that's when it's lit.
Yeah. It's going to open up everything. Like I said, then we're going to be back on it, reporting and stuff like that. Like, one thing that I do want to acknowledge that was definitely put out there, Patrick Peterson. He is no longer happy with the Cardinals, and he wants to be out.
Happy with them, though.
True. So my personal thoughts is either the Chiefs or the Bucks, but most likely the Chiefs to be with Honey Badger. Honey Badger vouch for him.
They need it. And if they get Pete twice, they're gonna be lit. If they get Patrick Peterson, bro, they defensive minds. Because the thing about it is, they got Tyrann Mathieu, but Tyrann Mathieu's not your ideal leader. Like, he's still a little loose cannon. They get Pete twice, it's over, bro.
Peterson vouched for him. Like, a lot of people don't even, like, I don't think people know that story, that LSU connection. Like, your boy was, he couldn't get off the weed. Stay off the weed, Stephen A. voice. He couldn't get off the weed. And, he went to rehab and all stuff, and Peterson vouched for him. And they picked him up in the 3rd round. I was like, Peterson's a real one. So I'm pretty sure Honey Badger will do the same favor. But also at the same time, Patrick Peterson's resume speaks for itself. So I see him going to Kansas City. But, of course, we're going to have a lot more to report. They're going to monitor the situation. The next big trade will be back at it. And then we're going to keep this consistent,
Fact, bro. It's a fact. Thank you, bro, for being on my back. And not even being on my back, but just helping me get better. Like, honestly, this shit is therapeutic for me. And the whole Corona thing really had me a little fucked up, but thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for asking about me and my health. I heard y'all was a little concerned about me. And we're going to keep this thing going.
Yes, sir. I'm just happy you good, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's rough times out here, but, times are getting better. Storms only last for so long,
Appreciate you.
But
Shouts
say
out
that
to my
Caught
history.
Up gonna be here for a while.
Yes, sir. You already know, my brother.
All
Signing
right,
off.
brother.